Hey everybody, how's it going? Bully Scholarship Boy here, and welcome back for more Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. If you weren't here last time, we did Cloud Temples, and this time we're going to be doing Mystic Marsh, and this is the last regular level, should I say, in this game. We're just hunting for orbs, because we have 61 right now, and we have all the treasure we can get for now, so we're just about done, so let's finish this up and jump right in. But last time I was talking about when I got shipped to the Eden Prairie Menards for probably about, I'd say maybe 9-ish months. Oh yeah, these guys are awesome. They're like the wizards, just like, yeah. Really ugly hair and with that like pale face. But, oh. Now they're sad. Like my dog's ears. Oh, now all the snails turned to elephants. They look really creepy when they're flattened. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
Hyrdrar the Water Wizard. That's an awesome name. I gotta make that my new Xbox bio. Oh, man. Yeah, if for those who do not know... Oh, yeah, we don't have the maximum amount of treasure. Well, I'm stupid. I'm sure the max amount is probably... Oh, 5,900. Interesting. Anyway, yeah. For those who do not know... Ow! Freaking elephant. Die. Anyway, for my bio on Xbox Live, I enjoy just typing random, like what I call RPG jargon, just jargon from role-playing games. It sounds like something you'd hear in like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. You know, it's Falagor, the one-eyed dragon, is currently in a face-off between Morgathar, the Black Wizard, and Alladar, the Blood Knight of the ancient legion of fire wizards. You know, crap like that. I love doing it just to see, and then reading it to people and making up crap and trolling people with it. It's so much fun. It's hilarious, nerdy fun and most of the stuff I just come off the top of my head, you know, I'm totally just messing with people, but it's so much fun because people get either angry or they're like, "Wow, you're stupid," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm just messing with you, dude. I don't actually want you to join my mana clan," or something like that. But it's hilarious to do that. But anyway, yeah, so Hyrdrar the Water Wizard. At some point I might slap that in my bio, because that's a good name. So anyway, I was talking about Eden Prairie Menards, and it was a good experience. I'd say one of the best things about it was that I learned the store pretty well from doing returns. Now, I probably haven't mentioned, at the old store, when we get items returned, the front end has to put them back on the shelf, usually. Sometimes the department might take a cart to help out, but normally it's up to the front end to do the correct, micromanaging, the head cashier and the managers, just to make sure that we have someone that can work on them, and so we're not stuck late. Now, at the old store, I would always be the one that gets sent to do returns, because eventually I learned where just about everything was, and everyone's like, "Dude, how do you get so good?" I was like, "Well," they're like, "Man, I'm so bad." I'm like, "You think I was instantly good? Of course not. I was terrible. I was probably worse than some of these people. I had no idea where anything was the first time I tried returns, but I remember seeing people sent to do it, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that's like." And one day when I was doing carry-out with another guy, it was rainy, and at the old Richfield store, if it was rainy, that meant it was dead. Ow. And so there was nothing really to do, and when the manager was like, "Hey, do you want to try doing returns?" I was like, "Sure, what the heck. I'm not afraid to try something new at work, absolutely. Except for food." Anyway, so I got sent, and I said, "Sure, I'll give it a whirl." I took the flooring / sort of building materials cart. We didn't really have a building materials department. It was more just concrete mix and a few other things like grout and stuff, and that was in like our flooring department. And I did that, and after struggling with it for like a half hour and getting a lot of help from the two guys back there, which I still miss to this day. I haven't seen them for a long time, but they were so friendly. They were fun to talk to. But getting help from them, I learned where most of the things in flooring were, including, you know, blinds and rugs and mats and grout and mix and stuff like that. So, you know, that's what you got to do. For some reason, people think that you have to be good at something when you start out with, and that's so not true. You learn by screwing up and sucking at something. I mean, well, you know, it's the same with anything. It's like with math, you know. Sometimes I feel down, like in calculus, when I didn't understand the concept right away. I was like, oh man, this is going to be hard in my future. But I was like, oh wait, no one's, you know, you're not just going to know it. You got to struggle. I remember my teacher told my parents at conference, this might have been a few years ago, I don't know if this was calc, but no, my teacher said, you know, he usually gets a couple wrong in his assignments, but then he aces the tests, and my parents are like, is that okay? And they're like, and he's like, absolutely, you know, you don't instantly do well. I mean, if you don't struggle, what do you learn? And, you know, that's a very true statement, and that can be applied to anything in life. If you suck at something, that doesn't mean you're going to suck at it forever. If you practice it and you really devote some time to it and struggle with it, you're going to get better at it. And whether or not getting better is getting perfect at it, you know, that's probably not going to happen, but hey, it can be with anything. So, and that's why I tell people, they're like, dude, how'd you get so good at returns? I'm like, sucking at them, asking questions, asking a lot of questions, actually. Most of the stuff, you know, I've learned by asking the department workers, being like, hey, dude, do you know where this is? Or could you point me in the direction of where this is? You know, what aisle is this in? And I can find it from there. Stuff like that. You don't just get good at it. You gotta do some practicing. So, anyway, after that inspiring little anecdote, so yeah, I was the returns guy. After doing flooring, I eventually started taking other carts. I always dreaded doing plumbing for some reason. I remember seeing the plumbing cart one day, and it was a pretty bad cart. It was full of junk, including a lot of PVC fittings. And I was like, oh man, that stuff must be the hardest thing ever. But now plumbing is my favorite department. You know, go figure. What do you know? That is my favorite department to do returns. Like tonight, I took a cart. It was pretty full to the brim. Now, it was a lot of bigger stuff, but still, it was pretty full. And other people would say, heck no, when they see that. But I took it, did in like 10 minutes, you know. It would take probably some of these new people a good half hour to do it, and I did in an easy 10 minutes with some time to run over to the plumbing desk and get a delicious cracker with some jalapeno cheese. Yeah, it's kind of funny. The plumbing guy's like, dude, how hungry are you? I'm like, not that hungry. Why? I thought maybe he had like a pizza delivered and asked me if I want a slice or something. He's like, well, here, make yourself a cracker. I was like, alright. So he came over and had like this little hidden like area with all these crackers and this tray of like cheese with jalapenos. He's like, load it up. I was like, oh yeah, absolutely, thank you. It was kind of funny. But anyway, yeah. So plumbing has really become my favorite department for doing returns. I don't know why. It just is. I like doing it. So anyway, after struggling with that, I became pretty good at it. Now, currently, the toughest ones for me are probably hardware and building materials. Now, the reason why building materials is the hardest, well, it comprises of such a big area that it's just more of a pain in the butt. I mean, finding the stuff, yeah, it's kind of tough, but the most annoying part about it, wow, I got a lot of lives. Anyway, the most annoying part about it is, after figuring out where something is, walking all the way over to the place, and ow. Oh no, it's that kind of water, like in the original Spyro, and, you know, finding where it is. If you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain, but, crap. It's such a big area. You know, we have, like, a big outdoor lumber yard, and we have, you know, a garden center and the back area with the actual building material stuff. It's just there's a lot of locations for things, and there's a lot of area to walk, and then you're probably going to get cornered by some customers and be like, hey, where's this? I'm like, I don't know. Let's go find it. Stuff like that. You know, I can put things away after seeing them, but if someone says its name, you know, probably 50% of the stuff I'll be like, I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. Or I don't know exactly where that is. I know the general idea. You know, I can point people towards this and that, but I don't know how it works. And what's the most annoying thing is when you're frickin' cashiering, like I'm giving someone their 10 or their lunch on a cash register, and the people come up to the cashiers and they're like, hey, do you know, is this gonna work for this? And I'll be like, dude, the idea is to ask the people in the department that sells that. I don't, you know, it's like, sorry, but I'm 18. I don't have a clue if this is gonna work better than, if Weed Be Gone is gonna work better than Roundup or what, you know, stuff like that. It's like, why would we know that? Why don't you talk to the people, you know, in the area that sell that stuff? Like, why the heck would we know anything about that? I mean, maybe some stuff you do, you know, like I know a few things. I know maybe how the screwdrivers work or how a bolt will, or, you know, might do this or whatever, but it's not like, it's so random. People ask me stuff, yeah, I probably should have gone over here or there, but it's like, why would you expect me to know that? I remember one time someone asked me where backsplashes were, and I was like, I don't know. He's like, wow, you don't know where anything is. I was like, I'm sorry. My apologies, sir. But now I know where they are. So no more bungholes like that getting me down. Let's hop over here and get a little bit more treasure. Let's see now. Oh, there's one. Where's the last one? Oh, maybe it's in here. Let's see. No, where's that? Curious. Oh, is it down here? Oh, I bet it's on the step. There we go. Got all the treasure. Okay. Now we can begin the orb challenges. Now this one's got some pretty cool ones. I like this one.
Ah, Spyro! So glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil.
Yeah, it's like a trading sequence one. You see these in like RPGs and stuff, you know, talk to this guy, see if you can, you know, help him out, and then, oh, in order to help him, then you gotta help someone else, stuff like that. But anyway, so we got an egg, and pretty much this is a trading sequence one where we pick stuff up in our mouth and spit it out. But anyway, alright, let's talk to... Whoops. Whatever, we'll talk to him later, I guess. Let's go up here. Alright. Here's a nest. Seems like a good place for an egg. Oh, crap. That would have sucked if that went over the ledge. Shoot right into the net. Oh! Almost. I'm pretty sure this is where this goes. There we go. Oh, look, a bird. It just pooped that. Let's see. I don't know what this is, if it's a tomato or, I don't know, some vegetable. But anyway, I believe this goes in the pot, the random pot here. Whoops, I was just trying to bank it. Oh, dang it. That would have been such an awesome bank. I think, unless this is the seed. Let me try it again. No? Maybe this goes in... Yeah, definitely don't go in here. Well, then it goes into the plant. This is the one I always would confuse. But there's something that goes in that little soup thing. This must go in here then. Whoops. This is kind of tough. I guess I should aim. There we go. Wow, look, a rubber duck. Unless it's supposed to be a real duck. I don't know. Anyway, so, yeah, people ask you the weirdest things in retail. And you run into just... Excuse me. You run into just strange people in general. But that's okay. That's the fun experience of it. And it's more fun with people you know at, like, work. At Menards. Yay! Okay. That's the thing we need for the, whatever. The soup or the broth or whatever we're making up there in the caveman setting. Anyway, yeah, caveman venue for frickin'... soup area. Okay, anyway, I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's like 1 in the morning and I'm tired and I gotta work tomorrow. But whatever. That's the fun of Spyro the Dragon. You can play it whenever and have a good time, even if you're half asleep. So let's see. At Eden Prairie, I'm trying to think what else. Well, the other annoying thing was just the fact that I had to get on the highway and drive down there and have to worry about traffic. That was one of the things I didn't care for about it. There we go. So that always bugged me, and the fact that I'd have to leave like a half hour before work just to be safe, because I've never been late and I never intend to be late. At the old Richfield store, people would always be like, "Dude, wow, you're so early." I'm like, better early than late, you know. And I think that's a true thing. All right, now we got the really big chubby pencil. So let's go up over here. Woo! Oh, the tricks. And let's spit this into Professor Mold's face.
My pencil! Now I can begin calculating the age of the universe again. Here, take this orb. Allura says she thinks I'm going to lose it.
Yeah. Even though he's the one that we're supposed to be getting these orbs for. Whatever. Let's see. So now that he's happy... Was he just dancing there?
Carry the 6.
Impressive dialogue. Anyway, let's proceed. Yeah, I'm going to bed after this. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Looks like something you'd seen in the Oriental Expedition Lego sets.
Spyro, a friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen the spark plugs, and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Okay. So yep, now we gotta go chase these bungholes, which you'll see in a moment. There's one. Oh, well, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, they're like kangaroo. I don't know if they're kangaroos. They're like tanukis, I guess. I mean, they look kind of like the things that the tanuki suit. Tanuki, I think that's there. In Super Mario 3. Oh, that should have got him. At least that's what they sort of look like, in my opinion. Let's see. Die, thief. That was a happy name. Woo! Okay, 1 spark plug. Oh, that'd be hilarious if I nailed it right there already. But anyway, trying to think what else. So yeah, the drive was annoying. The fact that they could never seem to get my schedule right, and I had the easiest schedule of all time. It was every other weekend. Yep. Because most of the time I worked there was during the school year, and unfortunately the fact that, you know, it's kind of a ways away from where I live, and, well, not that long, but from where, you know, from school and stuff, and, I don't know, it was just going to be a pain in the butt driving over there. So, oh, can't see anything. Okay, so I said, you know what, I'm just going to do every other weekend during the school year. And then my dad ended up breaking his ankle in the summertime, so I stayed home during the week to help him out. So I never really changed my schedule. You know, I told him originally, I was like, what the heck? Is this guy just running in circles? Okay. Anyway. I told him, I was like, hey, you know, in the summertime I'll probably be able to work more, but unfortunately, you know, during the school year I'm too busy, and driving down here is kind of not very easy and convenient at the moment. And it wasn't, you know, it was a busy year too. Junior year was very busy. So, oh man. So, I only worked then, but they would always put me on the wrong weekend, or I don't know how, but I have a feeling it was either the manager didn't realize that when I said that, or they kept forgetting, because I mean, my manager knows when everyone is available, at least generally she knows. I mean, she's done the scheduling for 10 years, I imagine, or something like that. She's worked at Menards for like 14, I think she said, but I don't know how long she's actually been the front-end manager. That I'm not aware of, but Am I gonna get it? Okay, that was really weird with the camera. So she's done scheduling for a long time. So I don't know if the person was new to it, or the other theory I had was that maybe they have too many people. Maybe they have multiple people, you know, doing the schedule, and not everyone checks the availability. They just, oh, let's schedule them here, you know, stuff like that. Which, you know, that could be the case. I wouldn't be surprised, but... And the other thing was that it was Eden Prairie, and when I think of Eden Prairie, I think of annoying rich people that are too good for everyone else. And, I mean, I know it's not the case with all rich people. Heck, I'd love to be rich, and I don't think I'd be better than anyone else if I was rich, but some people do. Not saying anyone particular or anything, but
Wahoo!
that's just how it
I'm back in business.
felt.
Here, young dragon friend, take this. It's museum quality, but you deserve it.
Well, thank you, Basil the Explorer. So many weird people in, like, these last few levels in this game, like in cloud temples and stuff. It's like, what the heck? Okay, this is gonna be the easiest orb ever, because we just haven't talked to the guy at the end of the level.
What? Oh, I must have dozed off there. Golly, looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb, and, don't mention my little nap to Hyrdrar, okay?
Hyrdrar the Water Wizard. Yeah, this guy just fell asleep and bumped the button and didn't turn it on. Or turn it off. Awkward. Mystic Marsh complete, as well as this game. So, now with that, then we can watch the happy people. Yay! You beat the game! Oh, I'm falling asleep. Just like me. That's like me. Aha! Love they just float. Ouch. That was mean. Yay! I don't blame the guy. He's probably had a busy day too. He probably works at Menards and works his butt off. But anyway, with that being said, yeah. But although there were some struggles with Eden Prairie, it definitely was a worthwhile experience. I met some great people, I learned some things, and since the store was laid out... Where the heck am I going? Since the store was laid out very similarly to the Richfield store, it's actually the exact same thing pretty much, just a little bit smaller. The Richfield one's just a little bit smaller and mirrored, pretty much. So, pretty much had to learn everything backwards after I came back, but I knew where everything was. Just I had to, you know, think through my head. I was like, okay, it's gonna be the other side, but yeah. So that was a good thing.
Alright, Spyro! We've got the orbs. Defeat of Ripto is only moments away, right? Right? Well,
nope.
Anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
Alright. So yeah, next time, guys, we're going to be doing Ripto's Arena. Woo! I bet you can't imagine what that level's like. So yep, next time we're going to be going against, we're going to be confronting the bunghole himself with the most hilarious and awesome voice actor in Spyro history. So yep, next time, guys, we're going to be approaching Ripto. And as always, this has been Boy Scholarship Wii. I thank you all for watching. And until next time, guys, keep gaming and peace out.